Good afternoon, and today we're going to make some Hoisin chicken. We're going to make the Hoisin sauce from scratch, which is going to be pretty basic. I'll surprise you. We're also going to make some Bao Buns. We're going to make them now. I should have actually had them on already, but I'm just running a little bit behind, but that's okay. So some buns. We're going to do some pickled veg to go with the buns and the chicken. A bit of rice. I'll probably do some turmeric rice. I'll let you know how we do that. But first, let's start with the 250 grams of flour. Now I will post the recipes to all my foods. I'm doing an ebook, all right? So I'm going to do a whole chicken ebook. So it's all the big platters, all the saffron chickens, the sumac chicken, all those chicken dishes. I've probably got about 17, or I'm going to probably try and get about 20 into the book. I'll do that as an ebook, and I'll just post that in YouTube below. You guys can grab it. Buns, 250 grams of flour. Some yeast. I put a teaspoon of yeast for 250 grams. It's a little bit, you could probably do with half that, but more yeast the merrier, I say. Okay, bit of sugar. So I would put in a tablespoon of sugar. You've got milk, about 25 mils of milk, or let's just give it a tablespoon of milk. And a quarter cup of water, but we want that, we want the water and the milk lukewarm, not hot, just tepid. Okay, so it's about that much milk. It's about about a teaspoon of milk. And about, we'll fill that up, bring it up to about a quarter of a cup, just over a quarter of a cup of warm water. And you're going to just, for around 10 minutes, pinch of salt. It's just under half a cup, so we'll just add this in gradually to get that going. I'll just show you here. So always with pastries, try and stick to a recipe. If the dough is too wet, obviously add some more flour. It's not rocket science. So I'm going to put half of that mixture in. There's still a little bit left in there. Just hold that back. A bit more. A bit of sesame oil. I'm late. Oh. That was happening last time as well. So just add some more water, it's still a bit dry. Until this mix takes. That was happening the other day too. My mouth is behind my gestures. We're just trying to figure that out now. On auto or? Oh, didn't I put it on anything? Thank you. Alright, so as you can see, I'll just turn that down a bit. Hard to see, but you know that you get the general idea. So you just want this gluten to stretch and stretch and stretch, and then this is going to turn into a really silky dough, and you'll know it's ready when it's, I'll show you, it's smooth and silky. It's good. This KitchenAid's new. This is I think about the third time I've used it, so I'm used to using big industrial ones, so I'm not actually used to these tiny little baby things, but it's alright. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Put your oven on 200, which mine is. Grab yourself a clean chopping board and grab yourself some gloves. I'm going to get rid of, this is going to be on for 10 minutes. I'm going to leave this over there. I'm going to put this over here. Out of the way. And then you can see what I'm doing here. Alright, that's better. Let's bring that in a bit. There we go. Okay. Better see if what's going on here. I'm just gonna have a look at my Facebook. I don't think there I am. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I'm not that far behind, which is great. 2 people are watching me. Not quite sure who that is, but you can say hello. I'm just going to go. Alright, gloves. Where's my gloves? What time did that dough go on? So about 4:18. Let's take it off. Let's say about 25 past. You can give your doughs about 8 minutes. A lot of people say 10. Some people even say 12. But you can get away with 8. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good. All right. Whoop! I've gone sideways. Hang on. Take that out of there. Right. Chicken. Get yourself a pan or a, something you're going to cook out of. Whole chicken. You've done this before. And I keep doing it because it's just a great way of feeding. I can feed with this one chicken. What was I doing? 5, 6, 7 adults. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 adults out of one chicken, which is pretty good. And I had some left for lunch and veg and stuff for a couple of days after that. So yeah, it's a lot of food. But get yourself a 2 kilo chicken. This is a 2 kilo chicken, and you can feed 8 people for that much. So get the chicken. Just cut down the backbone, leave the backbone in. You can cut it out if you want. Just push the chicken down, So it's nice and flat. You've crushed all that bone under there, and then that's going to get marinated. That's alright, I'll turn it off. Right. Now. Obviously clean as I go because I'm just sick of washing up after the stream. So bear with me. Alright. Now I'm going to use a stick blender for this one. As so. It's not a great stick blender, it's a bit messy, it shoots up everywhere. So I've got a nice big vessel I can put that down in. Yeah, that looks good. It smells good too. Nice and yeasty. Okay, so we want quarter of a cup of light soy. Quarter of a cup of light soy. Two tablespoons peanut butter. I better not use my finger. Alright. 2 tablespoons of this. 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Tablespoon of honey. Oh, Mr. Wilson is watching. How you going, Glenn? Hope you're well, mate. Give you a little wave. Hope everything's going real good for you. What are we up to? What are we up to? You know what I need? You know what I need? This is great. If you're ever down at BWS or wherever, I'm only just going to have a little bit. Just to get me through the telecast. Cheers. Yeah, that's good. That's elephant in the room, which is probably me. Okay. Nice shardy. All right. Rice wine vinegar. 2 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar. Oh, that's 2. Just a little bit of chili oil, not much. Just a little bit. Black pepper. Now the black pepper is to taste. It gives it a little bit of heat as well. Right. Miso. I love the miso with the chicken. Teaspoon, but it is a big teaspoon here. Wondering what that noise is. It's our Bao Buns over there. It's coming along nice. What did I say? 25 past? Yeah. I'll give it a couple of more minutes and that'll be sweet. What are we up to here? Rice wine, peanut, some garlic, and then that's it. Then we blitz that. Put that on the chicken and put the chicken. I'm pouring that on the garlic. Good on you, Craig. Getting all that out of there, all the goodness. Mr. Sean Hansen is watching. I don't know if you flicked past or you're still with me, Sean. But how are you? I haven't seen you for years. I hope you're well. Just some garlic in this one. Let's just go all that. In there. Remember, we're blitzing this up, so don't chop it up, just crush it. In we go. Oh, and Sean, you might actually, there might be some stuff behind me from our days in Darwin, maybe. I'm not sure. I just loaded up a whole heap of photos from my hard drive. And there's all sorts of things flicking through there. Okay. And then you just blitz it. Jesus. There you go. Hoisin sauce. Best hoisin sauce you will ever have. Not store-bought. Just make it at home. Oy. And that dough, the dough is finished. Just leave it on a, oh, how you going, Maui? Man, Georgia Brown, how you going, Georgia? Nice car, Audi. I've got one too. Not the same as yours though, I don't think. Maui, you've been doing some great food, man. Good photos. I think you should, take up some roles as being a cook, maybe. I think you've been moonlighting as an IR, and I think actually you're a cook. And but gauging off the amount of food your dad eats, I think everyone in your family would be good cooks because he can eat a lot, and I'm so glad I was there to feed him. So that's great. Yeah, I know. The shirt's good. I love it. I bought all these shirts in Byron Bay. Obviously COVID, right? And COVID sent everyone broke. So all these stores in Byron Bay were going bust. So these are actually shirts. They're called John Lennon shirts. And they're all this beautiful cotton. And I bought 5 or 6 of them. Obviously all different. But, man, they're so nice. Okay. Homemade hoisin. First, give it a taste. Oh, that's good. On your chicken, like that. I know it looks like shit, but it doesn't, it doesn't taste like it. We're gonna actually put a couple of more things in here with this. That'll do. Yum, that's so nice. Okay, so Oh, actually, no. Some of this for the grandkids, so I'm not. Oh, maybe not. I won't put any more chili in there. Right, just a couple of cloves. Right, just do a half a cinnamon stick. Don't put a full one in. I'm going to do half cinnamon stick. Right, star anise. Star anise, just a couple. Don't go crazy with it. I do love the star anise though. A couple of those, because they're pretty powerful. Powerful. Star anise. Sammy Caverni, how you going? Alright, so, a dash of shashowing wine. We all love the shashowing. Okay, and if you don't know what shashowing wine is, and if you don't know what sherry is, you don't have a hope in hell. This is a Chinese cooking wine. Just goes with everything, but tastes like sherry. To me, it smells like caramel. It's just so sweet. You can buy this in Woolworths in Epic, Lennox Head, for $1.70 a bottle. From China. All right, so not a lot. Don't go too ham on it. Just it's like half a cup. So let's say that was probably half a tablespoon. So that's good. And I was going to put a little bit of kecap on there, but there's enough soy in there, so we'll just leave that. I do like the kecap mayonnaise. Now, just a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water, because what's going to happen is the sauce is going to render down with the fat of the chicken. All those are going to just go into the bottom, and we're going to make a sauce out of that right at the end. But it's just to give it there's no chicken stock or anything in there, so okay, so there's 2 steps to covering this. First step, greaseproof paper just over the top of the chicken, right? And there's greaseproof on the bottom of the tray. Now, us cooks that work offshore, we love greaseproof because it's just less we have to wash up. It's got nothing to do with cooking. Yeah, that's not even long enough. Good on you, Craig. It's less we have to clean up. So try and get a seal on this so the chicken's actually steaming in there. Try not to get, just wrap it really well. You could even do buy some decent alfoil. Don't buy the cheapest alfoil you can find. Buy the most expensive, because you get what you pay for. Look at this. I reckon you could build a fence out of this stuff. Look how it's just so tough. Look at that. Perfect fit. So that will steam in its own juices. That's on 200, the oven, and it's going to go in there for an hour. So it's going to have a good roast or braise. And put a timer on, because that way you don't have to worry about it. The oven's just going to turn off. It's going to be cooked. It's done. Right, that's done. Turn off your pastry, your bao buns. I'll show you what it's all going to look like. We're going to roll them right here. Make sure your workbench is clean. Right, I know this is clean because I clean it every day. And there is nothing on here. That's what I know. I don't know about the other people in the house. And we definitely we don't have any animals here, right? So there's nothing crawling around here. I'm just putting some of this stuff away so it doesn't get in my way. Okay, where are we here? That can go away, that can go away, that can go away. Hey Maui, are you back at work? I know Mr. Greaves is going back shortly. Very shortly. I think that's where I'm getting my feedback from. All right. Okay. It's all looking good. Mightn't look it, but it's looking good. Right. So this is beautiful. It's just what I want. I can tell this is perfect by just the sight of it. It's a little bit sticky, and we've been going through this lately with you guys, that it needs moisture. Your dough needs moisture in here. When the heat hits it, it creates steam, but also you don't want a dry bun. And it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain. But look, you need moisture. You need moisture in here. And this one, if I just push it like that, look at that. Perfection. Oh, look behind me. See? More. I've been doing heaps of them, but I don't think they're Bao Buns. So, okay. We can cut these. So what you do is, right, this is 250 grams is actually, they're pretty big buns. You could actually get probably about 12 out of this. We'll just do small ones. Okay, so let's do 8, 9, 10. Let's do 12. Yeah, let's do 12. So cut in half. Cut it in half. Cut it in half. And you should get, oh no, actually, 2, 4. Don't know what that is. Get that off there. Yeah, no, sorry. We'll just get, we are going to get 8 out of this. Maybe, I doubled the recipe. Okay. Yesterday, I made some milk buns. Very similar recipe, but I did 500 grams. The recipe was for 250 and 8 bread rolls, but I did the 500 grams and got way more. So, okay, so this is a 250 gram recipe. I will put it in my YouTube right below. If you guys are watching and you're on YouTube and you've subscribed to YouTube and all your channels you watch, go to my YouTube channel. You'll find that in all my socials and in my LinkedIn pages. Can you please subscribe? Because I'm just trying to, if I can get the subscription up, then I get shuffled up the tree. I'm getting heaps of hits on the curries, and like there's heaps of people visiting the site. Also, you'll see a Sea Chef wish list, okay, on Amazon. Now, if you get $39 or more product through that link that's everywhere throughout my socials, just look for Amazon, right? You'll get free delivery over a $39 order. So if you're going to order a few things, just put them together, free delivery. How easy is that? I get a commission of probably a couple of bucks. So basically, I'm not making anything. I'm just got a big wish list up. So I've got everything from, and everything on there is top shelf, okay? So you've got microplane from America. No China imports on my list, okay? You've got KitchenAids, okay, at a pretty good price. They're not too bad. What else have we got? We've got bamboo steamers. I've got a whole heap of things. Look, I've got these from Japan. I've got this very, very mandolin from Japan. Okay, the Ben Reiner Co. The exact same one. Okay, they're all on my wish list. So obviously I own them, but it's my wish list to you guys. So if you want to use everything I'm using here, they're there and you can buy them. So you might be able to buy them cheaper somewhere else. Go right ahead, but at least I've given you what they look like and what brand names they are. I haven't got any affiliation with them as yet, but we'll get there. You know, you got to crawl before you walk. All right, so with these things, just cut them up into, you can see what I'm doing here. If you cut them up prior, you can get a bit of a skin on them, and they're a bit easier to roll. So it won't take you long to get this action. So my hands are, you know, sort of cupped, and they're just moving around, so it's a perfect ball. So this ball is your finished product. So if it's got bits and pieces and, you know, crap on it, that's what it's going to look like. But if it's silky smooth, now that's what it's going to look like when it's cooked. So that's what you do. So I'm just going to let them prove in these little steamers. All right. So grease proof in the steamers. I'm just going to put 4 because these are going to puff up a bit. They're going to double. They won't triple. They might triple in size. Just depends. All right, so just pop them in there, like so. Like so. So you don't need any flour or anything around. Now, I know you can do the flat bao buns, and then you fold them over. So you just pop them in your hand. I like doing these. I like doing those because I just like doing these. You can do this. So with those ones, you just flatten them like that. Then you would probably need a little bit of rice flour, right, down on there. Roll them out a little bit. Roll them out. Right, like that. Then get some sesame oil. You know what I'm doing here. Sesame oil. Fold them over, right, like that. And then pop them in there. Right, then they're going to puff up. The oil won't let them fuse together like this. See, there's no oil there. And that's how you do the flat ones. But I like these ones because what happens with these is that they prove you steam, and then you just get some scissors and you clip the top, and then you fill the tops with the food, and you've got this tiny little steam bun you can just pop in your mouth. It's awesome. All right, so we're going to do 2 of those. So, and I'm going to show you how to do the perfect round, right, for whatever, cake tins, whatever. I know we've been through this a bit before, but for the people that haven't been watching, Underoo, we're doing, what are we doing? We're doing chicken, Hoisin chicken with steamed bao buns, some pickled veg and some rice. So, pretty standard dinner for us around here. But I'm just getting an ebook together, so I'm going to rattle off every recipe that's going to go into that ebook over the next few weeks, and then it'll be launched. I'm going to do a chicken book because I like chicken. It's cheap and you can feed a lot of people with it. And then I'll do a meat book. Not quite sure about a dessert book. I could do a sweets one. I'm a diabetic, so it's a bit hard not to do things with sugar. And I love flour, you know. I don't like this. I don't really like the almond flour, you know. I actually get sick from it. So you know, everyone's telling me, oh, you should get into the keto, do a keto book, do this, do that. Well, I like using flour. Flour's a perfect vehicle, you know, for cakes and biscuits and all those things, you know. It's got the gluten in there, and I know there's gluten-free people and stuff. All right, enough of that. So just pop a lid on this, pop them over there for at least 45 minutes out of a draft, okay? Don't put them anywhere near a window. All right, I don't know where the other one is, but we'll just do that. Over there, away. Underoo, where are you from? You from Australia or are you from overseas? We have people from everywhere. We have people watching this show, and don't kid me. I'm not kidding you. From Wuhan, like, who would have known? And I'm not joking. I'm not joking. And all over, mostly North America. A lot of people from, Canada. All over the shop. All over the shop. And thanks for the follow, Underoo. I appreciate it. I'm not quite sure what's going on with my averages there. I'm up to, I think I've got about 80 or 90 people following me, but I still haven't become affiliated because I need 3 or more people watching the show. So, cheers. I've got more people watching me on Facebook. There's a whole heap of people on Periscope, and this is for you, Periscope. Thank you very much. I've got followers over there, and if people don't know what Periscope is, it's another online viewing platform live. It's raw and live and unedited. So if you've never been on Periscope or looked at Periscope before, go check it out. It's you can get sports on there and all sorts of stuff. Free too, free. Because people stream it from their devices and you just watch it for free. It's awesome. All right, let's go, Craig. What are we up to? You might ask. Okay, we're going to do some pickled veg. Pickled veg is it's a very simple thing to do. We're going to do, we're basically just going to do one pickled veg, but with 2 ingredients. So they're going to be carrots, obviously. Carrots, or we'll do, I think we're going to do like maybe, how many of us are there? There's only, you can keep it, so it doesn't matter. Let's do 3 carrots, which is going to give us a fair bit. Okay, you're going to find this kiwi julienne veggie slicer on my wish list, okay? And if you've never used one of these before or even seen one of these before, they are absolutely, this thing gets used, I would say, as much as a peeler. And if you use a peeler at home, that's how much I use this thing. It's only, I think it's under $10 or something. I don't know. You could probably find it cheaper. I'm not quite sure, but I'm pretty sure they'd be cheap in Thailand. So if you know anyone in Thailand, get them to get a Kiwi brand vegetable slicer. So you just want to peel these carrots. And we're also going to do some cabbage. So some red and some white. Oh, actually, we're just going to do the red today. And we're going to do a white, just a white mandolin of cabbage for on top of the Bao Buns. Jamie Loeb Morrison is watching. Well, good on you, Jamie. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe I should get rid of that chat room in my... is that coming through on Facebook as well? I might actually dump that. I think we might watch something else. What do you reckon? There we go. Bit of 8K. I know we don't have 8K, but this is just keeps going and going. All right. So it's just hold it, and it just gives you beautiful. Little, I'll call them julienne, a veg. You can do it by hand, but when you're doing a lot, like this is at least 2 years old, and it's had a lot of work. It's probably even a little bit blunt. So, yeah, it still works. And then you end up with this little bit of carrot. Like, That's why it's on my wish list. It's actually your wish list. You know where to get it now. A little bit I'm watching myself on Facebook. Look at me go. I better get that wine glass out of the way. That's a good drop. That's a nice drop. If you're looking for something real easy to drink, and like I haven't been online for a week. I've had a little bit of a break because, let's face it, I've been online every other day since about the 14th of March. You know, and that's a lot. That's a lot. You might think this is a really easy gig, and it for me it is because I enjoy doing it. But there's a lot to go. If you could just see all the cables and everything, lighting, you name it, everything's here. Everything you don't see what's behind here, and you probably don't want to, but it takes a lot to figure it all out. Get it all right. It's still not right, but we're getting there. I'm going to edit some videos and throw there, but you know, I've got a massive YouTube channel, so go over to the YouTube, look up Sea Chef, or follow it all in my links, give me a subscribe, and just come on the journey, because it's going to be a wild ride, that's for sure. I think I love being a chef because you can just change things on the fly. What I might do is I'm going to pickle just the carrot, right? And we're going to have the cabbage as a fresh, just no pickle. So you're going to have this nicely pickled on top, plus the fine cabbage on top of that. I can only have 2 of these because I've got to drive. Just depends. Might get picked up. Okay, pickling liquid. 250 grams of sugar, 250 grams of vinegar. Right, that's it. You can put some black peppercorns in and bay leaf if you want, but I'm just going to sugar and vinegar. Right, just bring that to the boil and stop it. And obviously up the recipe with the amount of veg, but we're not doing a lot here. Mrs. Wendy Bevan is watching. So just plain white vinegar, alright? 250 mils. In there. 250 grams of sugar. Actually, I've got more sugar. Just hang on a second. Obviously it's just equal quantities, so yeah, maybe I should have just done something else, but that's 185. I thought that might have enough. ask myself the same thing. What else are we doing? It's not a big day today on stuff, but you know, you can't have gourmet food every day. But this is you know, it's up there, but there's just not a lot of prep going on. This on the wish list. These are awesome. Made in Japan, okay? They're not made in China. They're not made in Australia. Nothing is. Get yourself a bowl. Oh, I don't have any on. Music coming in from somewhere. Ah. Okay.
Whatever you just said, you might have to re-say it again.
It's alright. Beautiful. I love being on the ball. Okay, so all that music was the big 4K, the big 8K behind me. So that gets the boot. So I don't like it now. Let's go to Santorini. Just move that up there. Move that down there. All right, you're in Italy. All right, everyone wants to go to Italy, don't they? And even if you don't, you're there now. Santorini, behind you. Now these come with some guards, like this, to put on here, so you don't take your fingers off. But what you can do is just crunch your veg up. But when you think it's too much, just chuck it out. Don't try and get as much as you can out of there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I was going to put some red cabbage in there, but I'm a bit over the red cabbage. Actually, I'm going to pickle. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pickle the carrot with the cabbage, right? And I'm going to do some thin red cabbage, because it's going to look better. And I've got it and I need to use it. It's in the fridge. I don't know what's going on behind me. Santorini. Santorini. Pretty boring, isn't it? Let's go to landscapes. What about this one? Move him up there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful thing. Beautiful. Let's just stay there for a while. Yeah, look at that. I've got a bit of a shadow going on, but that's okay. I've only got one light going. Alright, so how long we got on the chicken? Half an hour on the chicken and it's done. See, it doesn't take long. It doesn't take long at all. Just wind this up to really thin, super thin, as thin as you can. Super thin. Beautiful. So you don't need to use a knife. Don't think, oh, I can't get it. I can't get it right. Find this on the wish list. Oh, it's just beautiful. That sugar and the vinegar would be finished. Yep. Would be finished by now. So that's just what you want. Just let that cool, right? If you're going to put this in a jar, you do it now when it's hot, then seal the jar. Let this cool down. I'm going to put it in that when it's cool. Because we're not storing this veg. We're actually going to eat it tonight. So it's going to be straight away. All right, I've still got a little bit left. I'm not going to use all that because it's probably going to be a bit of a waste. So I've got a little bit here. I've got a great noodle dish I've been doing lately, and it's actually with Mia Gorang, right? But there's other things in it, and it just takes it to its next level. When you're looking for a quick lunch or even dinner, I've got the recipe that only takes probably 10 minutes. That is just amazing. Amazing. All right, so that's that, and that. So you're left with that. Just put that to one side. So I'm just cruising at the moment. I'm just cleaning up as I go. I don't know if anyone's online here. I better hang on a sec. I don't know if anyone's even. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, just clean up. Clean up. Go and have a look at Instagram or something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on behind me. It looks pretty nice. Looks very nice. Rice. We're going to put some rice on. Remember, rice will take 20 minutes. So put it on, obviously, 20 minutes prior to you serving up. Okay, this came with the rice cooker. I use it. This is enough for 2 people, right? It's almost a cup. It's telling me it's 3/4. It's almost a cup, right? Almost. So we're doing 4 people, 5 people, 6 people. I'm just going to put 2 of these in here, right now. Just let me clean this stuff up. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I'm getting there. Bear with me. I know this is a live feed. I'm going to edit it down and throw it on YouTube. But I love you. You know I do. And Mr. Greaves, if you're watching, hang in there, man. It'll be all over soon. Not the broadcast. Right, I need to get this rice on. Okay, secret with the rice. If you want rice that isn't gluggy and sticking together, and I actually like that rice, but I also like rice that is basically fluffy and it's not gluggy and it's separated. All you got to do is wash it 3 times. Right? Same as scones. This has got nothing to do with scones. If you want great scones, you need to sift your self-raising flour 3 times. All right? There's my kitchen hack for the day. So get your rice. Wherever my rice is. Where's my rice? Here it is. I'm just going to use jasmine rice today. 1, 2. That's enough. That's enough for 4 people. Wash it 3 times. Preferably not under hot water. One. Just give it a stir. Get all that starch off there. 2. You can see me doing it under there. There you go. 3. You'll be guaranteed amazing rice. Alright? Well, actually, better not guarantee anything. Not in the Sea Chef kitchen. But hey, remember, I haven't lost yet. 3. That's it. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. Okay, my rule of thumb with rice is, and I know everyone's got their own, it's all a bit of guesswork. You can measure it, but I can't remember the measurements. I do it with my finger. So first, half a knuckle on this finger. I know everyone's fingers are different, but yeah, that's pretty good. Just a little bit more. You don't want too much water, or it's just going to get sticky. Can you see that in there? Looks a little bit. That's good. That's good. I'll go with that. Little bit of I just like the turmeric. I like the flavour of the turmeric. I also like the colour, but yeah, it's nice and pungent. That would have cooled down enough. Right. Just stir the turmeric through. I didn't put a lot of turmeric in there. It's just going to lightly colour the water. So it's like little yellow tinge to it. It's not going to be over yellow. Right, straight into your rice cooker and go. 20 minutes, that'll be done. Okay, so that's sort of cooled, the vinegar mixture and sugar. Just pour that over the veg. Just get a spoon or something, just mix that through. And then cover it and put it in your fridge. So you want this cold. So it's still warm. It's going to be good. Like so. Oh, there we go. That's all you got to do. It's how easy. That's pickled veg. That's all you got to do. It's not hard. But if you are doing it to store, everything has to be sterile. All right, you don't want any bugs or anything getting in there, because they will grow in vinegar and sugar. Okay, they will. Perfect. Cover that with cling wrap. Get it in the fridge, because we kind of want that cold. But you know me, I do everything on the fly around here, but it works. It's not hard. Courtney, how you going, Courtney? I don't know if you've kept scrolling, but what did I say g'day to you about the other day? There was something significant. I don't know what it was. But how you going? I'll try and wave. There we go. Right. So, veg in your fridge. Alrighty. So we just got some greens. We just got some greens going with the chicken, but not just any greens. Okay, we've got the black vinegar. Now, if us Aussies, you know, we use white vinegar, right? The Chinese and the Japanese, they use black vinegar. Now, if you've never had black vinegar before, I suggest you go to your local Asian grocer and grab some black vinegar. Okay, this is a dipping sauce for everything, gougies, dim sums, you name it. Everything is dipped in this, and also you can put it on your veg. So we've got some broccolini and some lombok, and I've just got some zucchinis there because they were in the fridge. And you just give that a sprinkle over the top. Obviously it's vinegar, but it's black vinegar. It's a malt vinegar from rice, and it has this luscious, it's just, this camera's not great, it's black. It's like, I would say that it's like, you know, Italians to balsamics, you're right? There's all different styles, prices, and ages of black vinegar, right? This is a nice one. It cost me about $6 or $5 or something from my local Asian grocer, and look, I'm getting I'm getting through it. It goes on a lot of stuff, and it's just versatile. So we've got some Asian stuff going on here. Oh, what do I do with the veg? Just steam it and throw a bit of this on. It's amazing. You know, you could put some ginger or garlic, but just cut down on the cooking. Just throw a bit of black vinegar on. It's amazing. So, you know, enough of the black vinegar, Craig. Okay. So we all know how to do veg. Okay. There's nothing going to be too exciting about me doing the veg. I'm just going to steam it. I just trim off the bottoms, obviously. Not much, just a little bit, and that's it. That's it. Yeah, I will do zucchini. I wasn't going to do zucchinis, but I like zucchinis. A lot of people don't like zucchinis. I really like them. Wash your zucchinis. Actually, you should wash all your veg, all right? But so I just cut them straight down the middle and on like that. Just do that. That's it. Leave this little bottom bit on because it looks cool, and the top bit because it looks cool. it just looks cool. What else have we got going on here today? That's about it, really. That's about it. So just trim the bottoms of these off, right? Because I want to wash them and give them a thorough wash, okay? Because if these are gritty, I don't know where they were grown. They're a Woolworths veg. Might actually say here. No. See, I reckon everybody that sells something in this country, the tag on it should be from where it was actually grown. So you know how far that's travelled, because we all know there's strawberries from, you know, Asia, and there's, you know, obviously kiwi fruits from New Zealand, and dates from Iran, and, you know, stuff that travel a long way. But you don't, if you knew this was coming from Asia, you know, that's a lot of mileage, and that's a lot of CO2. And if there's something next to it that's Australian, you know, grab the Australian stuff. But it doesn't tell you. It doesn't tell you whether it just says, actually it does. It says grown in Australia, but we don't know where. All right. Okay. Back up, Craig. Back up. Oh, fucking grown in Australia. All right. I need to read more. I'll get there. I'll get there. It's just veg. So I'm just going to quickly wash this. Now this is pretty clean. There's no grit on it because because we know it comes from Australia. It's all good. All right. Give that a shake. Now, for me personally, I have a steamer here. Here, that's a steamer. All right. Not everyone's got a steamer like that. So you can throw this stuff in water or on a bamboo steamer. Whatever, okay, but I've got this thing, so I'm going to use it. So for this one, 10 minutes for all this, perfect. And what I do is, I just stick it on a plate. So I actually cut this in half, put the chunky stuff there. No, actually, I've got a little bit more than I usually do. Okay, let's just have a little think about this. We'll just put the big bits around the outside so they get a good steam. Right? And these ones are dirty, so we must wash those. And just pop them on top. See, this isn't rocket science. We're just having dinner at home at Craig's place. This is what we do. So 10 minutes in the steamer, bit of black vinegar, they're done. So obviously they're not going on now, but we're probably winding down. You know, chicken's only got 14 minutes to go. Well, the steamed buns might even need an extra 10 minutes. I don't even know. I'm going to have a look now and I'm going to show you at the same time I look at them. So you know there's no edits here. And if I get it wrong, I'm fucked. I'm just going to put a few things away first. Yeah, I'm still here. I tell you what, IKEA can make a kitchen that has so many drawers and places to put things. If you're building a kitchen now, well, we couldn't obviously build a $100,000 kitchen. I put most of my money into the ovens and then the money into the cupboards. But I can fit so much stuff in this. I've got stuff everywhere, and I've got cupboards that are empty because we've got a butler's pantry. So I'm trying to put my pants up. You don't need to see what's behind me, all right? Thanks, Ragareth. Is that right? Thanks for the follow, man. Or lass. Or I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know who I'm talking to when I'm online. It's the Wild West. Okay, I'm still filling the dishwasher. I'm almost there. We're going to have a look at the Bao Buns together because, I've done it 100 times, but pastries, being honest with you, they can fail. And this is actually, and to be quite honest with you, I've never actually used this recipe before. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have used this recipe before, but for milk buns. So I replaced the milk with What do we what do we put in this one? Warm water and milk. Yeah, but not as much milk. Oh, and sesame oil. That's right. Oh, they're not too bad. They've probably, because it's not real hot here. Like, it's not hot at all. These ones are kind of a bit better on the bottom. Beautiful little buns. They could probably, for me, they could probably go at least another half an hour, right? Till they really, because the better the prove, you know, the better the end product, right? Because if you underprove your products, right, you'll know at the end they're just shocking. They're just horrible. But they're getting there. They're getting there slowly. But it's cold here. This is a big room, concrete everywhere. It's not warm. All right. Cheers. Wrath is silent. Lol, no. I'm late, chef. What's on the menu? Oh, AP. How you going? We're having... I've made some Hoisin sauce. So if you want to backtrack and watch me make that, it's pretty simple. So a little bit of peanut butter, some light soy, garlic. What else is in it? Sesame oil? No, not sesame oil. There's other things in it. Oh, rice wine vinegar. There's 2 other ingredients, I think. Oh, the black pepper, right, for a bit of the hit. Oh, and a little bit of chili oil. And that's about it, right? So that's your own Hoisin sauce. That's what's in it, okay? I know the commercial ones are full of soybean products and byproducts and all sorts of things. Just have a look at the ingredients table on your boards. I know it tastes good, but if you make it, amazing. Now, AP, I'm putting together a ebook, right, of all my recipes. So I'm going to be starting with a chicken book, because I do a lot of chicken here, because A, it's cheap, and B, I can feed a lot of people. On the platter, you know, the platter I've been using. So I'm going to do I'm up to around 17 recipes for chicken, so I might just cull it at about 20, right, and then just release that ebook, right? See, just let it fly, you know, go through Amazon, do all that stuff. You know, I'll be doing this on YouTube, going, you know, subscribe and like, and then you'll see the link below for the book. Yeah, well, now you can see the link below for, not on here, but on YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. There's a lot of video and product there. I've got a wish list there with everything I use here, right? I don't have a store. It's just everything I've just found everything on Amazon. And there's no cheap Chinese products, okay? Everything is from where they're manufactured from. So, USA microfiber, not micro, they're cloths, aren't they? Microplanes. So USA microplanes. I've got all sorts of things there. Steamers, KitchenAids, julienne slices, kiwi slices, everything I use. It's all on my list. Okay, I might get a little bit of a commission, and that's my disclaimer, but we're talking maybe $1 or something. So I'm not there to make, I would have to have 1 million subscribers on my YouTube channel. I've got 4. But I have to start somewhere, all right? This is the thing. These things don't happen overnight, and I've had a week off, and I really needed it. I needed a week off, because there's probably 40 videos on YouTube. Like, there's a massive catalog there. And also on Twitch, there's a pretty big catalog, but they do cull a lot if you're not using them. They do get rid of some. So, but I'm getting there. Cheers. Okay, so now the chicken's almost done, right? So what I'm going to do with the chicken is I'm going to bring it out of the oven. I'm going to rest it just a little bit. Then I'm going to cut it up, right? I'm going to take the breasts off and then chop them up, put them through a little bit of sauce, and then put them in the buns, and then just leave the legs and the thighs cut, right? So if people want chicken with rice They can have a bun, and then just with veg. There's a bit of a, you know, I want chicken and rice. You know, I don't want the bun. They can have chicken and rice, or I want chicken and veg. Right? They can just have chicken and veg without the bun, because a lot of people don't eat buns these days. I shouldn't because of my diabetes, but I can have one. You know, as long as I don't have half a dozen, I'm good. Okay. I don't have this on my wish list, but I'll find it. Okay, but I bought this at Kmart, right? $20. Non-stick pan. Okay, a lot of people go, yeah, but what's the non-stick made out of? Are you going to get cancer? All those things. I don't know. This is just a nice high $20. I've had this for a while. There's no stab marks in it or anything. It's pretty, and it's an induction. So it's for induction. So it works well. We're going to put a little bit of water in here, and we're going to start steaming the buns right in a minute. They're going to take approximately 8 to 10 minutes. All right. This is going to take 10 minutes. So we've got 5 minutes on the chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, when I get the chicken out of the oven, I'm going to put the veg and the buns on. Right. They're going to take 10 minutes. Right, by the time the chicken has rested and I've pulled it all apart, hopefully all this stuff will be ready and it won't be overcooked. So a bit of water in here. Not too much. That's about, what, an inch of water? So I've got that on an 8 out of 16. So a medium heat. So it's just really just to warm that water up, and when I'm ready to really go, I'll just push 16 and it'll start steaming. Right, that's good. Okay. So if you don't have a steamer in your wall, go and get one. They're relatively cheap, like just a few $100. Seriously, this costs like $300. It's French. It's amazing. So I'm just going to turn that steamer on. And that's on 100 degrees. So when the veg is ready to go, I can just throw it in there, and 10 minutes. So I'll time it in front of me here. Oh, Mr. Morrison, how you going, mate? How's work? I'll cook your recipes if I had them. I'll get them. Oh, that's great. I'm getting onto there. All the buns. The buns are the best. There's nothing like a good bun. And AP. Yes, I'm working on it. Now, I do have a, I'm stalling for time here, as you can well see here. I've got a generator for book, what's the word I'm looking for? Book titles. So you put what you think you're going to call your book, and you hit the round button, the generator, and it tells you all these, positive things about, and it changes it, and you keep pushing it until you see one that comes up that you like. It's amazing. It's free. They don't want your email address. It's great if you're into publishing or, anything like that. If you're looking for a title, but you know something about what's going into your ebook, obviously, or book, anything, movie, whatever, the generator, I'll get, it's not unseen. I'll get it for you. I'll paste it. I'm doing this for the YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel and I'll give you a link for the generator for the ebook for titles. It's amazing. It just comes up with the funniest things, but they're all based on market research. So it's what people are looking for. It'll tell you how positive it is or how glim it is or whatever. It's great. Anyway, I'll get there. I know. I do. Yeah. I've actually funny you say that. I've ordered a T-shirt with Sea Chef on it, so you'll see that probably in a few days. I saw them online and I thought, it was actually through Streamlabs, and you can get your own merch stuff. So I've got a coffee mug and a T-shirt, so I'll get the T-shirt. But what I didn't realise, I thought it was a printed T-shirt. It's printed, but in the plastic, the plastic stuff. I don't really like that plastic stuff on you because you sort of sweat a bit. I like it when it's printed. You can breathe a bit. So that's what I like. So you know what I like. So I'll get it. I've only bought one. So you'll see it. It's like this square. It's the Sea Chef in pink with it's like the Sea Chef's on a plate, right? So it looks, I don't know. It was a late night brainstorm after TikTok. But I got there and it's done. Merch shop's up there too, so I think I get $5 from everything that's sold. But anyway. All right. I think that's a chicken. The chicken's done. I need some dry tea towels. Oh, and the rice is done. Everything's going off at once. Have I got the platter? I've got the square platter today, so... Well, this smells freaking amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the oven up, and I'm going to dismember the chicken, take the legs and the thighs off and the wings off, and I'm going to crisp those up in the oven, get the breast off and shred that and then get the sauce off as well. Excuse me, just washing my my colander, whatever you want to call it. Woo, that's hot. Watch your hands when you do that. Oh yeah, look at that. So it's a steamed. Remember, this is a steamed chicken, right? It's not roasted; it's steamed. To stay with the bun, we've got some star anise. Cinnamon quill and a nice sauce on the bottom, which is going to be yum. That looks yum. Okay. Okay, just get these star anise. There's a couple of cloves in here as well. So just find those cloves. Well, you don't have to find the cloves, but just get them into the sauce. Yum, yum. Just going to cut this in half. Grab yourself some tongs. And a plate. Now I'm not going to take this and put it on a board and chop it all up that way. I just couldn't be bothered cleaning up another board. So basically, take the leg off. Oh, that breast is so perfectly cooked. This oven, this French oven cooks the most amazing chicken. I've nailed it with that. Whoop. I just want to try and keep that skin on the chicken because I was trying to crisp that up a bit. Okay, so let's just take the wings off. Wings off. Nothing like a bit of bone. Wings off. Right. Oh, look at that. It's just perfectly cooked chicken. So I'm just going to cut this up in the sauce. Now the reason I didn't do this on a board was that I just didn't want all the juices just going into my kitchen here. Okay, I could have put a towel down over the this, and no, I'll just do it in here. Right, that's all I need to do. Let's not get complicated. Okay, I can cut it up in here. You're just getting the bone out, that's all. Just get the bone out and get the paper out. Get the backbone out. Right. Okay. I think that's... So just cut this up, cut the chicken up, like so. And I'm going to get the paper out of here in a sec. But first I'm going to cut this chicken up. Right, that's good. That's all I want to do. Right, now get this paper out of here before people start eating it. And any bone. This smells so good. All right, that's good. So just chop it up into little pieces now. Everything's out. There's no paper in there. There's no bone. You might think, Craig, you're just wrecking your knives. It's just like, man, this is a $20 knife. All right, there's no way I would be doing this to my work knives. Okay, this is a $20 knife from a $20 shop. That's actually a really good knife. What is a French oven? What's a French oven? Oh, it's made in France. It's Choltes. Scholtes. Choltes. It's an amazing oven. It's pre-programmed with numerous things on there. Just look it up. They don't sell them in Australia anymore. I just think I think the market was just too top heavy with some really big players over here in Australia. And I think Choltes, I think they're pretty. A bit of fun facts for you. Choltes invented induction, so back in the 60s. So that's their claim to fame, and that's just who they are. And they're a beautiful oven. They're a beautiful oven. Don't get your paper out of there. There's no edits here. Look, there's a bit of paper too. But leave the star anise and the cinnamon in there. No one's going to die from paper, but it's always good to get it out. All right, that's good. So what I'm going to do is, I'm just basically going to taste this, because this is going to be chunks, not big chunks, they're only little chunks of chicken in the buns. Now you can shred it, you can do whatever you want with it. I'm just chopping it up, because this is a meal that's just going out on a Wednesday night. You could slow braise this. If you were going to work, you could throw this in your slow cooker and cook it all day, and then it would just fall off. Okay, I've cooked this in under an hour on a 200-degree oven. So she's tight. She's cooked, but she's tight, and she's tight. So it's all right. It's fine. but it looks very yum. So that's good. That's good. So this was what was left. I'm just going to pop that back in the oven. Actually, what I might do is I'm going to put that in a pan that can go in the oven. Like so. And then that'll just be ready when we're ready to go.
This is the best
Best smelling one. I made the sauce from scratch. It's a Hoisin. A Hoisin. Okay, so taste the sauce. Put the veg on and put the buns on. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay, they've come up even more now. Even more with the heat in the kitchen. They are delish. Alright, so knock the heat's on 8 out of 16. So medium heat for the buns. $10 for the buns ordinarily. I wouldn't cook them anything over 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, just get them off the heat. They might deflate a bit and go a bit weird, but you know, that's just what they are. Okay, we need to taste the chicken. It looks like a brown gravy. Oh, that is fucking. It's like a peanut sauce, but with you know, all the other good things in there. Yum. Yum. That is. It's not too rich. With hoisin, you know, it's really thick and gluggy. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to reduce this down. Grab a pot. Remember, you've got 10 minutes. So I'm going to take this sauce off and reduce it by half. It'll get thicker. On here, like so, right in there. Perfect. So what we're going to do is just going to get the cinnamon out and get the star anise out. Reduce this liquid by half. Don't put that in a bowl or anything. We're just going to tip that straight back into the. You don't want to make anything else to wash up, and that will get that'll just heat back up in the sauce. So don't go and put it in another bowl and think you're doing, you know, all this, you know, fandangly things. You're not. You're just making more washing up for yourself. Obviously, I've got to wash all this up, but what I'm saying is, if you can save yourself some washing up, save it. My great viewer AP Chill, who comes in from the States, would love to buy my book. I had my first sale. Pre-order. I thought it was a special kind of oven. What's your favourite meal, chef? We're getting there. We're moving through. Everything I cook is my favourite dish. Tonight, it's hoisin chicken. Tomorrow night, yeah, it's going to be something else. I don't have anything that is my absolute favourite. I love rice and sauce and protein. So chicken, fish or meat with like soy sauce or chili and rice. Like nori. I like Japanese food and Chinese food. I like a good steak that's been rested and very tender with sauce and crispy potatoes and like a mushroom gravy or even a grainy mustard sort of jus. That's good. Yeah, all foods like that. Hello, Ellen, Russell, and Neil. How you going? All right, that's all good. So we're just reducing that sauce down by half. It'll just get a little bit more intense. It's good how it is. I'll finish this. I'm stalling for time again, but we'll get there. Yeah, well, the AP the Scholtes oven is very special. It's a very special oven. Very special. All right, we've got around 5 minutes for the veg. Oh, the buns just look amazing. I'll leave that camera on. Okay, so you want to grab your black vinegar. Look, fluff your rice up after it's been cooked and then put the lid back on. So I like just giving it a little light, like so. We all know how to do the rice, but see how it's not all thick and stuck together? It's perfect. And then just leave that on the heat. Actually, turn that rice off. I'm just going to change my gloves. So they've been on for a while. How are you, Mrs. Vandenberg? Are you well? Yeah, she's a bit silent here tonight. Everything's just going to come out at once. It's all going to happen. Don't forget to go to my YouTube channel and subscribe. You can go to my Amazon wish list. Everything you see here is on that list. So if you want to cook like a pro, like me, everything is on that list. There are some weird sounds coming from the audience here. And remember, there's more than one here. We have many people here watching me. They all want a piece of the sea chef. So they do drop some weird noises every now and then. Healthy noises, like, you know. Remember, if your first glove tears, don't take it off. Put another glove over the top of it. There's my other hack for you, all right? You probably already know that, but I just thought I'd let you know. Because I wear a lot of gloves. And these gloves are medium and I've got a large hand. Because we all know the sea chef is a large in gloves. Alright? And it's working. I'm getting there. Oh, that's a bad glove. Alright. It's only because of the flu. Alright? There's no large gloves on in the supermarkets. There's only medium gloves. So everyone must think they're a large and leave all the mediums, but they don't fit me. All right, just get rid of that. All right, we're good. Even though my fingers aren't at the ends. All right, that's fine. Okay. That's good. That's even better. Okay. Now this sauce, it's getting there. I would actually take that probably by another half, but I couldn't be bothered. Because I know it's intensifying with flavour. The more you reduce it, it's got the nice star anise and the cinnamon in there. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, if I take that anymore, it's going to get too salty. It's actually perfect where it is. All right. So, grab your chicken. Put your chicken back into the sauce. Give that a stir around. So I'm just going to serve these up in the buns, and then I'm going to get off air and take a photo because my camera's over there, and I have to get offline real quick. So this is going to happen real quick. So hang on for the ride. In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be gone. So all right. So there. You need your pickled veg. Okay, that's the buns done. You can hear the squawking there in the background. I normally, actually, I'll serve them. Okay, I'm going to serve these in these because I've normally got big trays of them and I serve them in the trays, but I don't have another lid. So one's going to be, actually, we'll just do that. As you can see, that's what they look like. They're pretty awesome. So grab yourself some scissors. Now, sharp scissors, these aren't sharp scissors. And all you do is cut them, just cut them. I know, I've already said it. Cut it, and then you're going to put your stuff in there. Everything's stinking hot. The steamed veg is done. Okay, get your chicken in the buns. Now you can do this with pork as well, remember? We're not big on the pork here. We've got a non-pork eater in the house. So, remember, always have a look out for in the Sea Chef kitchen. It's paper and bones, all right? Both of those things, not good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this sauce, the chicken and the sauce, in another... Actually, I'll just serve it in the... I'm not going to put it in another bowl. Because if people want more chicken, they can. Right, that's good. That's good. That can go on the table. Okay. Okay. Whoop. There we go. Okay. Some of the pickled veg. And this is cold, which is good. It made it. We just made it. Would have been a bit weird if it was warm, but it's okay. That's why I've got my gloves. Right, finish it off with some, this is super fine. You don't want much of this. Right, so that's that. You can put some sesame seeds or whatever on here, but I think it's got enough. It's pretty tasty. It's got everything it needs. And so we just got rice. So we just got the veg with a bit of the black vinegar. Just sets it off a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. That's all. Just makes it nice and tangy. And rice. Now, I know you know what rice looks like. I'm not going to put it in a bowl because it's more for me to wash up. So, but I will take some photos of what it looks like and upload them as is. So there. So thanks for dropping in, Mr. Jackson. You're here, but I'm just about gone. AP Chill. Thanks for dropping in. I'll see if I can get that a bit closer. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe something like that. I don't know. That's okay. That's all right. Here, I'll bring it up to it. There. There. So steamed buns, chicken. I've got the sauce. You can put that on there. And the veg with the black vinegar. I don't know if you can see the black vinegar. Yeah, that's good stuff. Get some black vinegar from your Chinese. Oh, actually, just any Asian grocers. And enjoy. It's a pretty simple dish. It probably needs. Let's put a little bit of micro herb on it. You might ask me what herb this is. This is actually coriander, but it's tiny little baby stuff, which would the green will just go well with these colours and make it look so much better. It'll that's not good. Just like, there you go, that's better. A little bit of green. Looks way better. Okay. Awesome. So thanks for dropping over, guys. And I'll see you soon. I've had my rest. I've had my week off. And this all looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Thanks. Love you all. And I'll see you.